Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are around our Max world. This is John Winterholler coming to you from the Max corporate office. Today is June 24th in the US, and we've got a great lineup as we celebrate Come Together, our second get-together virtually that's going to showcase all the things going on in our North America, our Latin America, and our Oceania markets. We've got a list of presenters that is star-studded, including our GMs from all the offices, including our CEO, Joe Wojtycki, our president, Jim Stravalia, including some of our virtual office trainers and those persons responsible to help you have the tools that you need to be able to move forward with becoming even more effective at working with this wonderful tool. We've got recognition to go through. We actually had our first Max Recognition Award. This time we're taking it a level deeper. We've got 3 subcategories also within Max Recognition to recognize each one of you for the work that you're doing, including some top performer awards. We plan to be together today for about 2 hours. We're going to hear first and foremost from our CEO and then from our president. Then we're going to jump right into some training that's going to be brought to you by Eric Anderson, by Michael Clapier, by Erica Valdez, and some of the GMs from all around the world. There's a lot to take in today. It's going to last about 2 hours, and we need you to have your pencils and your paper handy to take copious notes. Now, the good news is we're going to be able to rebroadcast this at later times. And so we're going to make it available to you and the people on your teams in order that they can participate if and when they couldn't join us right now. So we hope that as you've got the next couple of hours, whether it's in one block or come back and view it at another time, we hope that the presentation and the materials that we prepared for you today are going to help you level set, look forward to the next 3 months, and allow us to once again get together where we can celebrate our accomplishments just 3 months from now. So sit back, relax, and it's my pleasure to now hand off our first presenter, our CEO, our dear friend, the person who we look forward to being with again in person as the COVID circumstances around the world free up. We look forward to hearing from him and from all of you in person. Joe Wojtycki, come and take it away. Thanks, Joe.
Hey everybody, Joe Wojtycki, CEO of Max International here. Big welcome and hello to all of our great associates and customers in North America, Latin America, and Oceania. Thank you guys for attending this great Come Together event. We are so thrilled to have you here. And let me tell you something else I'm thrilled about. You see this? Done! I've got my shots. If I never see another mask again, it will be way too soon. My goodness, has this been a tough year. But we all wore those masks. We've all done all of the right things to try to protect each other. And that's so important that we've come together as a community to fight this problem. We now know just how close we all are. Even though we live in disparate parts of the world, we are actually all connected, and we are all in this together, and we have gotten through what was a most difficult year together. And we now know so much about what is important to each other, health and finance. These are the things that were really under assault over the last year. Everybody was concerned about how healthy they are. And of course, when we had all of the issues, well, that affected everybody's finances. And it just so happens that Max International addresses both of those issues. Your health, number one, with these unbelievably great products. One of the things that I really came to appreciate over the last year was, my goodness, I am so grateful to have Cellgevity. I was genuinely, absolutely happy every day to know that I could take Dr. Nagasawa's patented molecule, ribosine, and all of the ingredients that he had put together to put into these products. That I knew that he cared about every single cell in my body when he was thinking about, well, how do I craft these products? What do I put in them? You know, I know how much thought he put into it. I know that that every ingredient in here has a purpose to help keep our cells healthy. That made me feel confident throughout the year that me, my family, and my friends, and everybody at Max who was taking these unbelievable products were giving themselves the best chance to have healthy cells. And you know what? That made us feel ready. We were ready to deal with this type of issue in the world. And we had great messages to share with people. Come and get healthy. Make sure that you're taking your products. This is important. And now that message has become very pertinent in every country. Everybody now is aware of how important it is to take care of your health. Now, when you think about that, you guys have an unbelievable opportunity and an unbelievable obligation to make sure that everyone knows that Max International's products are scientifically based. That's what makes the difference. This is real science. 37 peer-reviewed published studies say that ribosine is important to your cellular health, important to your friends' health, your family's health, your country's health. These products matter. And Max International has now embarked upon doing medical symposiums. These medical symposiums, what we are doing is we are bringing doctors and scientists who have done studies on Max's products, on ribosine in particular, to show its importance. And we're talking about it from a scientific perspective. Why did they do these studies? What were they looking for? Right? This is all to show the validity of the products. Because what really matters in a crisis is something that's real, something that you can prove. And we can prove that these products are the absolute best products at raising your glutathione levels. And glutathione, as we all know, is central to our cellular health. So, you know, even though it was a tough year, we were very lucky at Max to have these tremendous products. And we are very lucky to have the financial opportunity to share these great products with everyone in the world. And that's what you guys can do. Right now, people are looking for this. They're looking for something that helps keep them healthy, and they're looking for something that stabilizes their financial income. You know, if you don't have your health, you don't worry about your wealth. But once you're healthy, well, then the next thing is, okay, well, how can I build stability? How can I make sure that I'm taking care of the needs that my family has? And especially be ready for the next crisis. So, what a great time to be part of this company. We are working hard to make sure that we have messaging in place so that everybody can be ready to keep themselves healthy, ready to keep their finances growing and improving all the time. And we're going to do this all together. Now we're all in it. We all are in touch from every part of the world, from North America to Latin America to Oceania. We are all connected, and we are all connected through Max International. Well, everybody, I want to make sure that I thank all of you guys for all of the great work and hanging in there with us throughout 2020. And now we're into 2021, and we are going to come together and we are going to share the message of great health and financial opportunity with everyone in North America, Latin America, and Oceania. I am Joe Wojtycki. I am Max International. You are Max International. And together we are Max.
Max Morning, thank you for having me in your homes all around the world. It is a pleasure. We are doing this meeting where I can join you at the comfort of your homes. And we are all over the world on this one. It is summer in North America. It's always summer in Central America. And it's winter in Australia and New Zealand. So let's all enjoy our Max meeting today. The past year has brought us an experience unlike anything that any of us have ever had before. We have seen people getting sick. We have seen people not surviving, and we have seen people who have lost their incomes and their occupations. And it hasn't been just one place. It has been uniform. It taught us that people around the world have the same concerns and the same ideas on how to live their lives. And how does Max fit into the story? Max fits into the story because we have something that addresses two of the most important concerns of people all around the world. The first is their health. We know what can happen when your immune system is weak, and we know what can happen when it is strong. And our job is to help people all around the world strengthen their immune system, to build up their bodies, and to be able to live a strong and healthy life. The second thing we've seen is loss of occupations. People who have been going to work day after day for almost their entire lives, being unable to do that. And some people, it has worked fine. They've been able to adapt to a different method of doing business, but a lot of people have not, and they have been without incomes. And that's where Max has a special place and a special antidote that can help people. We are a home-based business. We have always been a home-based business. And now a home-based business is becoming almost a regular method of doing business. All the companies are recognizing it. But they don't have the same skills that our associates have. You guys have a tremendous advantage in the home-based business because you've been doing it for many years. It's been your primary occupation or primary objective to educate people from your home. And now we are developing new tools. We've all learned how to do video conferencing. We've learned how to do communication electronically. We will come out of this. Of course we will come out of it. But the skills that we learn now will remain with us. So we are going to have an advantage, and we will also have the security of knowing if something does happen in the future, we can get through it. It has been an amazing time period. We have seen growth, we have seen challenges. We have been able to overcome them. Max as a company had to make changes. We are moving away from a regular work in the office mentality to a work from home, and it is working. We are seeing that people can do their job. They can be trusted to do work. They can do good work without being in the office and going through a regular commute. I am sure our employees are enjoying it and are happy. Of course, everybody does miss seeing each other, and fortunately we are able to start doing that here in Utah. But we still have skills that we've learned. So don't forget them, and don't forget your roles in bringing our products to your friends, your families, your neighbors, and your country people, because our products will help them. It will make their bodies strong. And the business opportunity, if they want it, is here for them. We are open to anybody who wants to join us. So thank you very much. All over the world, Max Morning. I am Jim Stavrelia, and I am Max International. Thank you.
Hello to my Max family around the world. For those of you I have not yet met, my name is Bobby Horn, and I've been with Max International almost 12 years. For the past 18 months, I've been working with the incredible Max corporate team to produce medical symposiums to help you build your business. We are blessed with an incredible body of science around ribosine and its ability to boost glutathione and ATP production. Dr. Scott Nagasawa confirmed for me just today that we now have 39 independent peer-reviewed studies that have been published. Now, the goal of the symposium is to present the ribosine science in a way that meets the needs of medical and health professionals, and to provide you the resources to help you share the ribosine science without the need of a medical degree. Our next symposium will air in just a couple of weeks. It features Dr. Jeanette Roberts, who worked with Dr. Herbert T. Nagasawa on the development of the ribosine compound. Our keynote speaker is cardiothoracic surgeon, Dr. Adam Saltman, who performed the wound healing study on ribosine that was published in the American Journal of Surgery in 2014. Now, watch for emails from the Max marketing team announcing the symposium, and then also check out the Max blog so you can stay up to date. Now, here's a short segment from the first symposium that aired in January, featuring Dr. Scott Nagasawa to help you understand the depth of our science. I encourage you to take advantage of the symposiums to help you build your business. Thank you.
As she pointed out, the scientific community regard glutathione as a master antioxidant because glutathione plays a significant role in maintaining cellular homeostasis. There have been many advances in cellular biochemistry in the last 3 decades, which has provided us with a better understanding of cellular oxidative stress and its relationship to inflammation and disease development. Glutathione and the glutathione enzymes are crucial in the cell's defense against oxidative stress. As a result, glutathione has gained the attention from researchers all over the world, surpassing the research of other antioxidants with over 150,000 published studies. This is the outline I plan to follow. Today, I will review the different types of antioxidants that make up our antioxidant defense system that protect our cells against free radical damage. I'll give a brief introduction to glutathione's biochemistry. We'll discuss how glutathione functions as an antioxidant, a detoxifier, and immune system enhancer. What are the many causes of glutathione depletion? The research and development of ribosine by Dr. Herbert Nagasawa, which was specifically designed to support the natural production of glutathione. And this will include reviewing the early proof of concept studies. So with that, we'll go ahead and get started. Our natural antioxidant defense system that protects our cells against free radical damage is made up of 3 distinct groups of antioxidants. And these 3 groups of antioxidants all work together to neutralize the different types of free radicals that we are exposed to. The first group of antioxidants that make up this defense system are the exogenous antioxidants, or simply those antioxidants that we get through the foods that we eat. This includes vitamin C, vitamin E, your flavonoids, your polyphenols, as well as all the other antioxidants we receive in our diets. Therefore, it's important we consume these antioxidants with a diet rich in fruits and vegetables. The second group of antioxidants that are part of this defense system are the endogenous antioxidants. And these antioxidants are naturally produced by the body for the purpose of protecting our cells against free radical damage. And this group includes glutathione, alpha-lipoic acid, and coenzyme Q10 or CoQ10. Glutathione, as you may suspect, plays a key role as part of this defense system, and I'll talk more about this in detail a bit later. The third and final group are the endogenous antioxidant enzymes. These include the superoxide dismutase enzyme, catalase, glutathione peroxidase, and there are other glutathione enzymes as well. Both glutathione and superoxide dismutase are found in the mitochondria of our cells to neutralize a superoxide free radical, which is the most common free radical that we're exposed to. The superoxide dismutase enzyme will convert the superoxide free radical to hydrogen peroxide and oxygen. The enzyme catalase further reduces the hydrogen peroxide to harmless water and oxygen. The glutathione peroxidase enzyme also detoxifies the peroxides, and its activity has been associated with cardiovascular disease. Therefore, the activity of this enzyme was measured and evaluated as part of the cardiovascular studies that were conducted on ribosine. Collectively, these are the antioxidants that make up our antioxidant defense system that protects our cells against free radical damage. By supporting the different groups or components of the antioxidant defense system becomes a strategy to promote healthy aging and incorporated as part of our product formulation rationale. The combination of antioxidants from food, the naturally produced antioxidants, and nutrients supporting the antioxidant enzymes provided in the Max products will give us the best defense against oxidative stress.
Hello again, everyone. This is John Winterholler, and it is my privilege now to announce the winners and those being recognized in our categorizations of the Maximum Effort Awards. We're pleased this time to be able to provide a breakdown of specific awards for people in all of our markets in North America, Latin America, and Oceania, for those individuals who've achieved enormous success and set an example for each of us to follow as we continue to build Max as a business, both as a company and as individual Max leaders in the field. It is my privilege now to announce the winners of the Maximum Growth Award, which are those associates who have enrolled the most new associates and new customers in the last 3 months. These individuals are those who have shown progress in growing their business from the beginning of the year until now, and we're pleased to recognize them as the recipients as our Come Together conference in the Maximum Growth category. In the North America market, we recognize Anne Bushel, Harvey and Viola Brubaker, Roussel Lamont, Anastasia McCarthy. In our Latin America markets, being recognized for the Maximum Growth Award are Karine Valerie Alpha, Samuel Marti Zapata, Eduardo Flores, Emilio Ortega, Albert Erango, Sulma Acevedo. And from our Max Oceania markets, receiving the Maximum Growth Recognition Award are Michaela Harrington, Kamal Sharma, Ramil and Jennifer Arcilas, Narissa Gaspe, Dr. Toyin and Mrs. Folake Genyo.
Hello, it is a pleasure to be with you again in the second event of Come Together. My name is Erica Valdez, and I am the coordinator of Latin American countries at Max International. For those of you who don't know me, I am Mexican, and I have been working at Max for more than 8 years, the last 2 in collaboration with the general managers of Latin America at Max. I want to introduce you at this moment to these managers that I have worked with, and we have had a very beautiful, very professional relationship. Let's start with the Caribbean. In the Caribbean, we have Jessica Pinado. Jessica was given the management of the Dominican Republic at the beginning of this year, 2021. Jessica has been working at Max for more than 8 years, and she has a master's degree in business administration. Jessica also works and supports the Puerto Rico market. In Central America, we have Jennifer Arias. Jennifer Arias is the general manager of Guatemala, El Salvador, and Costa Rica. She is a lawyer and has worked at Max for more than 8 years. With her, she has a great team that helps her in these 3 countries. In Costa Rica, we have Heather Flores. Heather has worked at Max for 6 years and graduated as a systems engineer. In El Salvador, we have Jeanette Mendes. Janet has been working for Max for more than 7 years, and she is an office supervisor in El Salvador. Janet is a lawyer too. In South America, we have Paula Hernandez. Paula has a BA in business administration with a specialization in business strategy. Paula has been working at Max for more than 10 years. She is the manager of Colombia and Ecuador. And now it is my pleasure to introduce you to all of Max's managers in Latin America, starting with Jennifer Arias. Jennifer? Hello, everybody. I hope you are doing very well wherever you are. Thank you very much for the opportunity you give me to be here talking to you behind the scenes. I am really happy for the opportunity that Jim and Joe have given me. That confidence that they have given me to be able to grow in this company. As Erica said, I am a lawyer. I have been working for Max International for more than 8 years. I am Salvadoran and I started working in El Salvador. I started in the reception area and then I went to the customer service area. And thus they gave me the opportunity to open operations in Costa Rica for almost 6 years. A new culture, a new emotion, new feelings, and meeting people with an incredible heart. Meeting people who have that passion for working, that passion for wanting to grow the business, and above all, bring health and bring a job opportunity to other people. I am really happy about it because they opened the doors to me in Costa Rica. I have been working and living there for 6 years. Also, being in Costa Rica, they give me the opportunity to open operations in Guatemala for almost 4 years now. Happy also because it has been a new culture. Now, I always say that now I manage several cultures and I manage several accents and I manage several words, even though we speak Spanish, but there are words that have a different meaning. And I am really happy to be able to work and meet many people with a heart of gold. And also happy because God has allowed me to have an exceptional team. We have 10 people working in customer service here in Central America, people who are always giving their best, and I think we have not made a mistake with the team we have in Central America. There's also Herbert Flores working there in Costa Rica, and Jeanette Mendes working in El Salvador, who are helping me make the best decisions to get our markets up and running.
Hello, how are you? Thank you very much for being with us. Welcome to this event. And I would like to tell you a bit. My name is Herbert Flores. I am Salvadorian, but I have lived in Costa Rica for 6 years. I'm a computer engineer by profession, and I have been working at Max for 6 years. I started working as an inventory manager. Later, I worked as a customer service agent, and I am currently a management assistant for Costa Rica. That is, I work with the Costa Rican market directly. I have been working at Max since the opening of the Costa Rica's office, and this has allowed me to know and work closely with the staff. In the first place, we have a wonderful staff that really enjoys serving members. It has also allowed me to meet really special partners who are doing a great job in Costa Rica. We have a leadership group in terms of partners who are doing great things. And if I had to summarize the Costa Rican market in just one sentence, I would say that the Costa Rican market is growing. I fervently believe that the best is yet to come for the Costa Rican market. Thank you very much.
Greetings, my name is Jeanette Mendes and I am in El Salvador. Max International has opened its doors for me approximately 7 years ago. It allows me to be up front in the reception area, then it gives me the opportunity to move to the inventory area in the warehouse area. And currently I am as a customer service supervisor for Max El Salvador. My country, El Salvador, is known as the Thumbelina of America, a small country but rich in culture, in gastronomy, and also have people who are very hardworking, people who do not give up. This is one of the characteristics of our associates that Max has taken advantage of. Also, so that you know, Max International El Salvador is developing monthly meetings that introduce us to different areas of the country. Every month we are getting to know a new department, and with that we're making ourselves known to El Salvador. Max morning, everyone. My name is Jessica Panado. I am currently the manager for Max International here in the Dominican Republic, and I support the Puerto Rico market. I am very excited that we have been given this opportunity at this Come Together event to talk a little about how Max is expanding globally. To tell you a little bit about myself, I started at Max International 8 years ago as a customer service in El Salvador. During all this time, I feel totally blessed to be a part of Max's family. And thanks to the opportunity that Jim and Joe have given me to be part of this great family today, we are here in the Dominican Republic, and our next office that we are about to open, since the Dominican Republic market has shown us to be a market with a lot of potential. The Dominican leader is a very passionate person, passionate about the business opportunity and passionate about products that have incredible technology. Well, very happy to be part of Max International and to be part of this family that is expanding day by day. Welcome to a new Max International event. My name is Paula Hernandez, and I am the General Manager for the countries of Colombia and Ecuador. The growth projection of these two markets in the South American region has been gratifying for us as a company. Since the consolidation of the Colombian market 10 years ago, the distribution of our products in more than 37 cities of the national territory, and we have helped more than 6,000 consumers to increase their levels of glutathione through the consumption of our products. I thank our Colombian associates for that effort and dedication that allow us to continue in the Colombian territory. On the other hand, the Ecuadorian market has surprised us greatly. We have reached more than 20 cities in Ecuadorian territory. We have sold more than 10,000 units in just our first few months of opening, and at this time we are the #1 strategic ally for all doctors in the country. I thank all of our Ecuadorian associates for the effort and dedication they have given us in these first months of opening. We hope to continue with you to lead Max International to be the first and only glutathione company in Ecuador. As a company, our promise will remain intact day by day to bring the highest quality products to all of our consumers. I invite you to join the mission to transcend lives through this Max International platform.
The next category of recognition is the Maximum Effort Award. Max International and the Max brand are founded on trust and fortified with integrity. We are recognized as a reputable company whose primary mission is to improve as many lives as possible. It is with your dedication that we are able to do that as a company. For your constant effort, your perseverance, your leadership, and your enviable ability to forge forward in any situation, these following individuals are the recipients of the Max 2021 Maximum Effort Award. Those being recognized for the Maximum Effort Award from North America are Robert Cater, Corinne Allen, Kathy Taylor Yoko, Bobby Horn, Lucy Caron, Anastasia McCarthy, Paul Tesseman, Jasmine Theberge, Dan Quigg, John Hobbs, Scott Proctor, Aisha Ahmed, Ghislaine Savage, Margaret Johnson, Juliana Amo Boatar, Marie Rose Simbisi, Harvey and Viola Brubaker, Aretha Hammett. In our Latin America market, being recognized for the Maximum Effort Award are Luz Ortiz, Francisco Martinez, Miguel Lopez, Josue Rios, Manuel Luna, Jose Antonio Almonte, Karine Valerie Alfa, Leonel Espinal, Margarita Matos, Miguelina Guerrero, Irene Erazo, Emilio Ortega, Jose Vallejo, Margarita Garcia, Catalina Cifuentes, Nelly Gallego, Maria Inés Rivera. And those individuals being recognized for the Maximum Effort Award from our Max Oceania market are Armando Andre M. Cortez, Nerissa Gaspe, Luisa Gonzalez, Karen Livingstone, Stephanie Layton, Bernie Ogilvy, Lisa and Amel Amangohan, Rebecca Jacob, Margaret Hernandez, Ross Johnson, Isaac Thomas, Kara Henstridge, Mimi Leahy, Kelly Whiten, Ramil and Jennifer Arcilas, Wayne Keith, Michelle Rossier, Mary Lou Benson, Josh Webb, Helen Butler, Heather Howarth, Josh Holdsworth, Sue Barron. It's my pleasure right now to have something very special to provide to everyone in the field. For a long time, there's been requests from the field for corporate to provide tools, new tools, in addition to the ones that we already have, to help people build their business. One of the things that we have, as all of you know, is Max is a wonderful business opportunity for anyone who cares about health and wellness of themselves, their family, their friends, and anyone else that they may come in contact with, to be able to share the message about Max's products. In addition to that, Max provides a wonderful business opportunity for anyone who wants to work independently and represent Max products. A number of months ago, I was approached by some of our top field leaders who asked if we could work with marketing and produce a new opportunity video, something that will display to people who've never heard about Max what it's like to be a part of Max and why it might be of interest to them to be a part of the Max family. So it's my privilege today to announce that marketing once again has done an heroic job in putting together the first short form video that's going to allow you to share this in a very simplified format, to generate interest from people who may not have heard about Max before, maybe even those who have but may have a renewed interest now. But this is going to be a video that's going to be made available to you to share in whatever format you choose. And today is going to be the world premiere of this first marketing video of this iteration. So sit back, relax, watch, and begin to think how it is that you can go about using this video to help present to others what a marvelous business opportunity exists to work with Max as an independent Max associate. Again, Larry, Zan, Aaron, Teely, Ashley, and everyone on our marketing team, thanks so much for all your hard work. This is version 1 and many more to come. So here we go, the Max opportunity video. Enjoy.
When you start each day, what feeling do you have? The best feelings only come when you're ready. Truly ready. Ready for the unexpected challenges that come at you each and every day. So ask yourself, are you ready for what's coming next? For whatever the next may be. Are both your health and your finances ready for that next necessity? That next emergency? More importantly, your next beautiful adventure? Be ready with Max. We understand that a healthy lifestyle means living a life that's financially stress-free and goes hand in hand with having a strong immune system. With Max, you can have both because our products offer something that is always in demand: better health. Our advanced supplements contain an exclusive, patented ribosine technology that provides the ultimate glutathione enhancement, which is the body's master antioxidant. Higher glutathione levels help to keep your cells healthier and ready with a stronger immune system. Whether it's your next training session, next vacation, or just your next workday, Our products with ribosine help eliminate harmful toxins and free radicals, keeping your body healthier and happier, ready for the challenges ahead. If there's one thing this crisis has taught us, it's that we must be proactive with not just our health, but our finances as well, to be ready for whatever the next may be. Max offers incredible business opportunity to share our diverse lineup of products that are in great demand, helping you create the lifestyle you deserve. You'll be able to share noticeable results that speak for themselves to build both your present and your future more easily. Real products that provide real business returns, longevity, and overall success to you, your family, and your friends. Achieve the business success you've dreamed about while balancing a healthy lifestyle. Being part of Max will give you the financial security to focus on new opportunities and new situations that come your way. Build your future and your legacy. Don't wait for the next unexpected event. Don't wait to be able to support yourself and your family. Don't wait to get the most out of life. Be ready to achieve your financial goals. Be ready to be the healthiest you can be. Be ready to have the freedom you deserve. Be ready to live life to the max.
One life to live.
Hello, this is Eric Anderson with Max International's Vice President of Support Services. Great to be with you. First of all, I want to just start out just with giving you my heartfelt thanks and appreciation for who you are and for being a part of Max International. We're just grateful to be part of this great team. And we're looking forward to a wonderful summer. And we know that COVID has been a part of our lives all over the world. And so we're grateful to have wonderful products that help us with this, and we know we've got a little bit ahead of us to still go through, but we're making our way through. And so let me go back 3 months. We did a conference, our first conference of the year, and we talked about goal setting, and we talked specifically about SMART goals, SMART. And so we want to review that. We want to go through a little goal setting exercise with you today, and then we'll go into some very, very important training. And so S stands for specific, being very clear about what you want to accomplish. The M stands for measurable, is that you know that you've accomplished the goal. And the A stands for being aligned with your purpose and your vision for your own life. And the R is realistic, something that's a stretch, but it's something that you can realistically accomplish. And the T is that it has a time frame. And then we also talked about the importance of writing down these goals. So let me just give you a personal example. And then we'll go through and I hope you'll join us in a simple goal setting exercise as we go forward the next 90 days. I participate in a swim, bike, run event. Some people call it a triathlon. And the distances are challenging, but not so much that I can't do it. And so, but I do it every year, and it really gives me motivation, just having a clear date by when I need to be ready. And it really has the potential to pull me. And it's like the purpose has pull in it. And so anyway, so I'm grateful for that opportunity because it really does give me some motivation. And so let's talk about your business, the Max business. And we look forward 90 days. Let's look forward to September 30th and write that down. Get a pen and pencil out or paper and join us in a little goal setting exercise right now, because 3 critical things that we're going to do right now is determining what you want to accomplish, when you want to accomplish this goal, and the fact that you're actually writing it down. And so those 3 principles, if applied, can really make a difference. And so let's look at the Max business. And you're looking at your own business. You say to yourself, and you write this down: how many new customers would I like to bring in the next 90 days? And then the next one to write down is, how many new associates would I like to bring into my organization in the next 90 days? Personally enrolled people that you bring in. And then the next question is, what rank would I like to achieve in the next 90 days? Or if you'd like to get back to a rank that you were previously at, where you'd like to achieve prime bonus 1, prime bonus 2, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, et cetera, whatever that goal is that you think is within your reach of possibility. And then the last thing is look at your pay leg and say, okay, where is it at the end of June? And then look at it at the end of September, and where would you like it to be at the end of September, September 30th? And this, if you do this process, and this is the very basics of goal setting, is having a very clear what you're going to do and when you're going to accomplish it, and that you've written it down. And the next important thing, and that's what we'll talk about here in just a second, is the how. And we've got some of our great leaders from around the world who are going to teach us how to accomplish these goals in very, very specific ways. And this is called a fresh growth cycle. This is where we've added new business to your business, and it's fresh and new. And so now we have an opportunity, and we appreciate the leaders who spent time with Michael Klaipier in an interview format to teach us some of the very important fundamentals of how to build this business. With that being said, let me turn it to Mike Klaipier. Thank you.
Eric, thank you. It's good to be with you as always. I so enjoy our relationship and the many times we have a chance to talk about how we grow, what takes place, who's growing, what are we seeing in the field, and all of that kind of stuff. And now Eric is giving you an admonition to set goals and to put some growth into your organization, a fresh cycle of growth, a fresh growth cycle. And to help you with that, we've interviewed some of our leaders. The advice you're going to get is pertinent. And understand that in the podcast, there's a podcast. We may only take 2 or 3 minutes from one of these interviews, but there's an entire 30 or 40-minute podcast behind that. You can go to soundcloud.com/MaxINTL, and you can find these podcasts. And we have them in Spanish. We have them relative to product. We have them relative to growth. And we also have them relative to personal development. So understand as you listen to these good ideas, and they're around those basics, and as you watch the next 20 minutes or so, you'll see these basics of information, knowing that there's greater understanding of the complete conversation in the podcast to follow. So we hope that's helpful. We encourage you to put in spurts of growth. It might be a week, it might be 2 weeks, it could be the entire 90 days. It's up to you. Set your goal, decide what you want to do, review with your team the basic skills that you're going to get these podcasts and this bit of training in the next 20 minutes, and then go get it. As my friend James Allen, who I love, who wrote As a Man Thinketh, said, there's only 2 things. There's activity and there's results. And we have a phenomenal opportunity here at Max and a new tool to begin this next quarter with. And we look forward to hearing and seeing the results of your fresh growth and your new energy. That's really all I have to say, Eric.
Thank you very much, Mike. I'm excited to hear this training. You know, we've got these leaders with vast experience and knowledge and years of working with people and teaching people how to do this business. And so it's a wonderful opportunity to hear from those that have gone before us and have mastered certain skills. And so we can certainly learn from them for sure.
You know, the beauty of this is that every morning, everyone gets up in the morning. And it's what you're going to do in that first hour and a half that's going to dictate how your day is going to go. And I always say to people that if you plan your day the night before, and you know exactly what you're doing. So here's a daily activity that I share with all the people that I personally engage with on a daily basis that are personal to me, and a lot of people on our team, is that every single day when you get up, most people go on Facebook. Most people will go on LinkedIn. Most people will go see their text to see who connected with them. And if you only read between the lines on Facebook of what people are looking for, Facebook tells you every morning, says, hey, you might be friends with this one, with this one, with this one, this one, and this one, and this one. This morning, and because I knew you were going to be interviewing me today, so this morning I made it a pact. I said, I'm going to go on my Facebook. I'm going to go see. Facebook gave me 53, Michael, not 5, 53 people that said, hey, you might know these people. And before I started connecting with them, I just counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I said to Lynn, look, 53 people. Now, it does add up, Michael, that I do have, thousands of friends. I really do. But in January 1st, 2017, Michael, 2017, I had only 1,200 friends on Facebook. So from 2017, 1st of January, to literally the end of 2019, I had 5,000 friends. And now I started a couple of fan pages, which I've got over 5,000 friends between all the fan pages on top of what I have personally. So the reason I'm saying this is that nobody's going to excuse, nobody that's direct to me will ever say to me that they're running out of leads, because I remind people, got to do that every day. Who are the friends you might know? And it's how you do it that you're going to see if you're going to have success. And Michael, I will tell you a script. I will share with you a script that I have developed that I've never had anybody that said that I spammed them, that I did this or I did that. Because if Facebook tells me, hey, we are connected with somebody, there's a way to do it. But my goal is to go to those 53 people, and I said to myself, okay, who's the sharpest people? To me, they're all sharp. To me, they're all diamonds. They're all rough diamonds. I'm just connecting with them.
You're going to let them tell you who they are. You're not going to decide who they may or may not be. That's perfect.
No.
That's beautiful.
Okay, so Michael, I'm excited. I need to tell you that script so you understand, okay?
Okay. Wait a minute, one more second. So all 53, you're already going to go. Yep. And you're just doing that simple little thing that Facebook dishes up to you that says, there's someone that may know you, invite them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Now tell me what you say when you send that invitation.
See, I don't have to look at it because I do it every day. I copy and paste. I don't even need to learn it by heart. I copy and paste. Here's what it says, okay? Hey, Michael, it's Mike Lebrun. Hey, listen, I got up this morning and Facebook said we had a lot of common friends together. I'm always looking to add value to my profile, and I see that you fit that profile. I just sent you a friend request. After I send you this message, after I send you this message, I will send you a friend request to connect. I hope that you and I can connect and have a great day. Thank you. That's it.
And so when it's time for me to invite someone to look, it's really based upon the conversations we've had. And so a young person that's, say, working in a store and is really athletic looking, and we strike up a conversation because I'm looking to buy something and they're helping me, I might say, it looks like you work out, and what do you do? And then I find out, and then, after a couple minutes of that, I might say, I have something that can increase your performance and reduce your recovery time. If I gave you a sample of this, and I'm talking about the Max ATP packets, would you use it?
How do you keep track of each person and what you've said to them, and so you know what that position of the conversation is? How do you keep that track of that?
Sure. So I'm just holding up a spiral notebook to you, Mike, and my spiral notebook is a chronological list of who I've talked to when, and it'll have little brief notes about what we talked about, and I write very cryptically. That's just a chronological list. But then, so at the end of every week, I can look back and see, who did I talk to? What did I do this week? Did I miss following up with somebody? But those notes go into my Gmail context. So I use Gmail for my work email. And in the contacts, where you go to all the people that you have in your database, the context box is expandable. And so in there, there's, again, chronologically, the top would be the oldest date, the bottom would be the newest date. And then I write in abbreviated form. EM is for email. Chat means we talked. It doesn't matter whether it's face-to-face or on the phone. LI is LinkedIn. FB is Facebook. TX is text. M is message. It just means I left them a message, a voicemail, not a text message.
All of that tool is available right there in the Gmail.
Gmail, right.
Wow.
So on a follow-up call, we might discover that somebody wants to see the compensation plan. So then what we've done is extended the invite. We've done a second invite because it takes 5 to 8 exposures for most people to do anything. I seem to be pretty good at making those shorter, but or maybe I'm just targeting people who are more open, right? That's a good key skill.
You are looking for ways on how to do it. Then tell us a little bit about how you prepare to talk about the opportunity to other people, because you said at the beginning, they told me to make a list, but I imagine that also when you move away to other places, you also see the need that someone else has because you mentioned it too. Sure. And you say, well, I'm going to share this, so how do you prepare? What do you do to be able to give that opportunity to others? The other day was my birthday, and I went to eat at a restaurant, right? And here in Puerto Rico, the restaurants close at 9. I looked at the time, and it was 8 something, and the guy was taking the order. And I see that he is running here and there. I first observe how the person is, and I see that he does like tired. And I tell him, I see you're anxious, like tired. Even though you have a mask on, but I can see it in your eyes. And he tells me, yes, I'm wasted, because here wasted means that you're tired, crazy to get out of work and be with your family or rest or whatever you have to do. I said, cool. And what are you drinking? Do you drink anything for energy? Oh no, because not me. This, that Red Bull, that would be. He told me about the Red Bull. No, but something natural. No, I don't have. I tell you, what would your life be like if you had energy at work? It would be great. And have time to play with my child when I run to the house. I go home and I arrive wasted and I take a bath and go to bed. A little kiss to the baby and go to sleep. And I said, well, look, this can be a change in your life, something positive. This. And I showed him this. Ta-da! The ATP. I said, look. What I'm going to do is this, I can give you this. It's something natural. I'll explain it to you later because I know you're at work and we're in a rush and you guys close here at 9. But I ask you, how can I communicate with you? And I took out my cell phone. When I tell him, how can I communicate with you? He stayed stiff. Okay, my number is this. You can communicate. And that's it. I said, okay, do you have your cell phone with you? Yes, I have it on me. Do you have it in silence? Yes. Okay, I'm going to connect with you. I'm going to greet you. I sent him my regards, then I came back. Did you recognize me? We saw each other at the restaurant. Okay, perfect. Look, you're going to. I taught him how to take this. Now, don't take it today. Take it tomorrow before you work so you can see the difference. Great, that's it. Okay. Well, look, that happened. That was fast. Wow. It was like 1 to 3 because he didn't have time. Look at how the environment is. I have to see how the environment is, making sure that the boss is not around. You know, you need to observe. One is reprogrammed to see the environment, how things are, so that the person does not know. Because I've also worked before. I need to be very careful and respect his space.
You know, when people first start, obviously you don't know what they're going to do. And I like to sit down and get to know them a little bit, find out, you know, what are they looking for in Max and what hours are they willing to commit into their business. And we have a 5-step system to engage them right up to the bronze. And then we tend to give a lot of assignments, small steps, and to see if they're going to move forward. So, you know, 5 people, write down 5 people's names right now that you know that is looking to make some extra money, that are looking for a product, and, you know, give them a call. So in that process, we'll know if they're moving forward in their business. Because if we follow up with them in 2 days and they haven't moved a budge, then we find out, you know, what's holding you back. You know, they're just small steps. Do we need to make those steps smaller? And some people will do more. So that's when we have an idea of what they're going to do with this. Chris and I tend to move fast, getting them in the mindset of signing people up. the 5-step process, understanding how to get people started, leveraging the video for their prospects to evaluate the opportunity. Within that process of connection is to get them scheduled for the next step and not to leave that hanging. And from there, we have an accountability sheet, and every Sunday they have to hand in their sheet to their sponsor or mentor. And if they're not doing those little steps, for us to know what they did in that previous week, then it's hard to move forward and guide them if you don't see what they've done or not done. You know, in terms of how many people did you connect with today? And then you got Monday, you write that down right till Sunday, and then you total that up, and how many people did you send a link? How many people attended the live opportunity meeting? And how many people did you follow up with? How many people did you do a third-party call? And then those are the activities, and then the conversion is the enrollments.
As an upline, and with the position that we're in, it's very important that we establish clarity, credibility, and easy steps for people to understand, what do I need to do? And as a third party credibility, what's important here is the way you're being introduced. For example, let's say, as following your example, I happen to be the leader with the experience and the results and so forth, and I have my team member who's an associate who's introducing me to a prospect. So what's happening here is, you, the prospect, you need to feel that there's a certain level of success and credibility. And so the person that introduced you to this opportunity, which would be, let's say, my team member, for example, would have to introduce me in a way that is very credible. But you don't want to oversell it, because you don't want to feel like you're overselling this guy. But you have to bring facts that are real, but that are also establishing credibility. So you would say something, for example, if I happen to be the associate, I would say, I'd like to introduce my upline leader or my mentor, or whatever the relationship is with that person, to you, so they can establish to their eyes the experience that they've gone through. And at the same time, once the associate have established a certain level of credibility, in the same time, the prospect also has to be elevated to feel that they're also a person of credibility and they bring value to the table.
And to help them to see that it's possible for them. So I tend to try and create a little bit of a relativity at the beginning, getting to know them a little bit. And so, we get some sort of a comfort level that they're open to listen, because sometimes people can be intimidated by, talking to somebody who's already had success. And the truth is, you don't even need to have a crown diamond leader or diamond leader to do a third-party validation. It could be, just somebody who's another rank above them, who has a little more experience, or can relate to the prospect because they came from that field, and they're doing something with Max that they could say, if I can do it, you can certainly do it. We teach people we teach them a system to build this business.
I was just about to talk about that, so well done, Tammy.
Good job, both of you.
And in the prospecting, you're actually training them the system. They just don't know it yet. So the initial connection, build some rapport. That's the prospecting. Find a way to invite them to look at something. Use a tool, a webinar, use something that they can go and have a look at. In that conversation, you set up the next step, which is, I'd like to follow up with you with one of my business partners, and create a little bit of relativity there. You want to create that comfort relativity because you're going to have questions.
We've created a system, and we call it the success cycle. And really, it just kind of orient people right away on 5 steps where desire what you want and what you want to have. Decide what you're willing to give up to get it. Because often, especially today, people's schedule is always overwhelming, and there's no space for anything else to produce another stream of income, but they want a new stream of income. So it's important that they're aware of that. Number 3 is they need to find someone that will help them to stay accountable. We call them a mentor. And number 4 is develop the plan, right? The map. It's the max action plan. We'll walk it, and then number 5 is take action. You need to execute on that. And the map is very, very simple. Number 1 is authorship. Number 2 is establish your to qualify for a senior associate. Number 3 is qualify for the prime bonus level 1. Number 4 is qualify for bronze. Number 5 is duplicate.
And why do I say that I really like this topic? Because when I started at Max, I remember that I was a waitress and I worked long hours. And when I met the network marketing industry, I visualized myself doing it on a part-time basis because obviously I worked 10 to 12 hours a day. And something that helped me to grow this one and to get to where I have come and still continue to do, because I hope to reach the crown in this company, was giving presentations, right? The subject of the presentations, I would say, is which is the 3rd step of what the cycles of success in what this company are. I would say that the first is to have a list. The second is to really make calls, and the third is to give these presentations. I say that these presentations are the door to your business. It is what makes it known. We can have something, a treasure, something great, but if we don't talk and we don't sit down with the people won't know what it is that we have. So the presentations are something that makes many people constantly know what Max International is. That more than anything, that they know you, your story, because that is sharing. I say it's sharing your testimony, your story, what Max's opportunity has been for you, and what you've achieved. And along the way, you improve because sometimes you want to give the perfect presentation from day one. Erica and I tell people on my team that this is like a baby. You crawl first, then walk, and then run, right? Well, the same as with the presentations. In my first presentations, I was a disaster. I changed the names. I misspoke about what glutathione was. But you know what? I still grew up because I opened the door to my business. So in this topic of the presentation, I would like to say that the most important thing is to compose a story of yourself, personal. In that story, you tell about your start so that the person does not see us as it is a protocol, as it is something formal. Yes, it is something formal, but that they see us as a friend, that they see Max's company as something true, professional industry, but at the same time, we build trust with that prospect we have there, right? And it's good to tell them that they're like you. I was in that position. I really know this company in this way. That's where you tell how you were before, where you were before meeting Max's opportunity. In my personal life, I was a waitress. I worked long hours. I made good money, but I didn't have time. And Max gave me that light where I said, wait, I can have money and I can have more freedom of time. I always comment, Erica, that I lived very close to the beach and I could hardly go to the beach because my time was very limited. So one of those things that interested me the most about Max and that motivated me to give presentations, it was me getting out of that bustle of life, that stress that I had at that moment. After you tell where you were before, you're going to tell how your life changed. Hey, you say to that prospect, well, look, my life changed thanks to these wonderful products. Today I have more energy. Today I sleep better. Today in my personal character, I am free of time. I travel when I want. I am with my family. At the same time, right, I didn't have to stop doing what I liked because I always clarify, Erica, that there are many people who like their jobs. Here you can do Max part-time as we all started. And then if you truly are passionate about Max, as I know that will happen, well, you will end up living to the fullest as we who are in Max live.
Hello, my amazing international Max family. This is Rick Monterosa sharing with you from Miami, Florida. And I really hope this moment finds you well. I'm excited for the information you just heard. You heard it from the best and most proven leaders in not only in Max, but in the industry. And the basics are a key component for you to build a successful business. Now, I want to take the next couple of minutes to also share with you about another incredibly important factor, and that is your mindset. Your mindset is what's going to set you apart. It's what's going to make you or break you in this journey. It is what's going to get you all the way through towards that finish line. And it is something that you have to be conscious and totally aware that it's important that you work on, that you build, and that you feed constantly, because that is what's going to get you through the tough times. That is what's going to push you forward, and that is what's going to help you achieve everything that you envision that you want to accomplish with your Max business. The way you're going to do this is by feeding that mindset, by building that mindset. And the way that that's going to be accomplished is by connecting yourself consistently with our training system, with your upline, by reading those books that are always going to be giving you that program that's going to set you up to win in this business, to win in life, and to win in every endeavor that you choose. You're going to have to consistently listen to good audios. You know, we've heard that saying, garbage in, garbage out. Well, but if you put good stuff in consistently, that mindset is going to get forged. You're going to become that winner in your head, and that's what's going to help you win in your business. Events, connecting to every event that's possible, whether they're virtual, whether they're live, that is where diamonds are born, and that's where diamonds are made. That's where you always want to be. You see, I learned a long time ago that by upgrading my mindset, I would be upgrading my life, my lifestyle, my results. And that's exactly what has happened for me and my loved ones. Years ago, I learned that decisions dictate our destiny. There's no better decision that I've made in my life than to build a Max business, to build myself, to learn, to build those relationships with those successful people that have guided me. And that's exactly what's available to you through this platform. And you see, having said yes to Max many years ago has allowed me to live some unbelievable experiences, incredible trips, reward trips that are there available for you as you build your business. I have walked with lions and floated on a hot air balloon in South Africa. I've experienced the breathtaking views of the Acropolis and of Machu Picchu, all thanks to having said yes, all thanks to Max Corporate and their team that is there to take care of us and to reward you for your efforts and your achievements. Now let's take a look at where Max will be taking us next. Well, that's the type of experience that awaits you and your loved ones. I hope you make the decision to build your Max business, to apply all those basics, but to build yourself at the same time, to build your mindset, to become that person that you know you're more than capable and worthy of being. You know, it's a fact that for you to have something you've never had, you're going to have to do something you've never done. I hope you're ready to embrace this process, and I can't wait to spend time with you in all these beautiful destinations that await us. God bless you, and I can't wait to see you.
Okay, that was amazing. We just experienced some outstanding training from our leaders from around the world, and Michael Clapier, thank you for making that happen. And one thing about these trainings that they are recorded, and so they are in a podcast format, and so you can go back and listen to them and take notes and have new members of your team enjoy and be rewarded by this training. And so this is a great opportunity because these are the fundamentals, the basics of this business are being taught by our great leaders. And you'll hear even more when you go into the podcast. And we're so glad that we've had this opportunity to enjoy these trainings. And we really hope that you'll take these ideas and put them into your businesses and that you'll experience some great growth during these next 90 days. Thanks so much. Have a super day.
Thank you, Eric. You're a dear friend. And thank you, everyone. We really enjoy having an opportunity to get face to face and hear from you. And we're watching what you do. And we're trying to get better tools, more tools. And I think you're going to be excited about what you can accomplish when you just put the effort in, as you have been doing and as our successful people have been doing. Best of luck to you. We love you, we appreciate you, and we very, very much know that what we have at Max International is a valuable and valued product and opportunity, especially in the coming months.
It is now my privilege to recognize those for the Maximum Leadership Award as part of our Come Together conference for June 2021. This award is for someone who always goes the extra mile for their team. Someone who knows the ins and outs of their business, but more importantly, the people in their business. Someone who highlights everyone's success and takes accountability in their team's learning, training, understanding, and success. As a special recognition in this category, I'd like to recognize Alan Sickman, Crown Diamond within the Max family. Alan has set the standard for years and years for other associates within Max to follow. He's a skilled business builder and networker, a mentor to hundreds of people, a master recruiter in that he knows the types of individuals who are likely to be successful, and he has the ability to talk to them and bring them into the Mac business and continue to support them. As a special recognition, I'd like to recognize and call out Alan Sickman, Crown Diamond, as someone that we can all thank and emulate in our daily activities. Thank you, Alan. Others being recognized in the North America market for maximum leadership include Chris and Tammy Jingra, Mike and Lynn LeBrun, Rick Monterosa, Ann Turnbull, and Ann Bushel. In the Latin America market, we recognize for the following individuals for their maximum leadership efforts: Francisco Martinez, Manuel Luna, Miguel Lopez, Josue Rios, Leonel Espinal, Emilio Ortega, Irene Erazo, Margarita Garcia, Albert Arango, and being recognized for maximum leadership in our Max Oceania market, Simone McDowell, Dean Mathiasen, Kamal Sharma, Sue Barron. The following individuals for the Maximum Connection Award. This award is for someone who has a strong presence in the online world. The pandemic has definitely changed how we work the business. Over the last year, we have been forced to leave behind the in-person and in-home events and incorporate more online type events. This award is for those individuals who over the last year have upped their online game. This could be as simple as following, commenting, tagging, or sharing all of the various Max International channels to something slightly more as being connected, like running online trainings for their team, hosting online events, calls, webinars, podcasts, and more. Those being recognized for the Maximum Connection Award are, from our North America market, Jeanette Mason. In our Latin America market, Luz Ortiz, Francisco Martinez, Miguel Lopez, Josue Rios, Agneris Mejias, Luis Garcia, Margarita Garcia. And in the Max Oceania market, Sue Barron, Jackie Burt, Karen Livingstone, Dean Mathiasen, Bronwyn and John Hambrook, Michaela Harrington. We thank everyone for their efforts. We're grateful for the maximum achievements that each one of you, whether on this list or not, have achieved during the second quarter of 2021. And we look forward to recognizing many more of you in the coming months and years ahead as we work together to achieve maximum results. Thank you and congratulations to all those who've been recognized for the maximum growth, the maximum effort, the maximum leadership, and the Maximum Connection Awards. Congratulations to all. It's been quite an event. You've dedicated a lot of time and been very generous with allowing us to cover so much information from so many different angles. So we hope that the last almost 2 hours has been worth your while, that you've learned lots of things about what's to come, how you might be able to improve your business. We've introduced a new tool for you to help grow your business that's based on the business opportunity as well as backed by our Max products, the ribosine-based products, which are like none other in the world. As we come to you at the end of this latest Come Together, I want to convey on behalf of Max Corporate that we hope that this video, that this broadcast finds you well. We know it's been a challenging last year and a half. We're hearing some good things are happening around the world about getting back to some sense of normalcy. This is important for all of us, but I can't tell you how full of admiration I am as I look at what you've come through over the last year and a half to not only keep your business alive, but to help grow your business and continue to bring Max's wonderful, world-class, leading health products to people who desperately need them now more than ever. This was our second Come Together conference. We've got another one planned just about 3 or 4 months from now in about the October timeframe. We're going to continue to do these on about a quarterly basis, and sometimes they'll include promotions, which this time each one of our local markets will have their own promotions for the next quarter, not a promotion for everyone. So be paying attention to your blogs, to your Facebook pages, and for communications from your local office GMs to learn about the promotions that are going to be in place for you during the summer months coming up. Again, our thanks to you, our thanks to the presenters, Jim, Joe, all of the presenters from the GMs in the local offices, to those who've translated these messages so we can hear them both in English and Spanish, depending on what our preferred language is. To everyone from our marketing team who's put together so much effort to make this event what it is. We look forward to your feedback more than anything. If you'll go through our customer service and customer care departments, if you'll send me a personal email, or to Eric, or to Mike, or to anyone who presented, we want to hear whether this was beneficial. We'd like your constructive criticism as to how we'll make it better in the future. What topics you'd like us to address. What types of training you'd like us to bring about. What types of recognition that we can maybe do over and above what we've done today. Again, I thank you personally for your continued dedication and support of us as we try to do our best on a day-to-day basis to give you the tools you need, the support you need, the products you need to take Max to the world. We thank you. We are so grateful to be associated with you. And now more than ever, I personally look forward to coming and being with you in person. As travel restrictions start to ease around the world, we hope that it's not too long from now that we'll be able to get together in person, share a handshake, a fist bump, maybe even a hug if we dare. We look forward to that day. Watch for the rebroadcast of this that you'll be able to share. Look at your leisure anytime that you want. And please, very soon we'll be coming out with the new date for Come Together version 3 in the October timeframe. Thanks again. We wish you the best and send the best wishes from the entire Max corporate staff and hope that all is well with you and that things will be really great the second half of 2021. Thanks again, and we'll see you soon.